Hi and Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Norisha Ashira and I am from OUM Banting. Now, I would like to present and explaining my answer for question 2 until question 4. The cultural difference in Malaysia can create both challenge and opportunities in communication. Malaysia is a multicultural country, so people from different backgrounds often have different ways of speaking, acting, and thinking. First, language differences can affect communication. Malaysia has many languages like Malay, English, Mandarin, and Tamil. Sometimes people may not understand each other well because of language or dialect differences. However, this also creates an opportunity. Malaysians often use code switching, which means switching between language or using simple words to communicate better. For example, in a workplace, a Malay worker may say "Ni hao" to a Chinese colleague to build a good relationship. Secondly, differences in values and beliefs can influence how people communicate. Some people prefer indirect communication to be polite, while others are more direct. This can sometimes cause misunderstandings, but it also helps Malaysians become more respectful and aware of others. For instance, Malay and Chinese groups may speak politely to avoid hurting feelings, while some Indian groups speak directly. People adapt by using a softer tone or polite phrase, like, "Maybe we can try this." Thirdly, communication styles can differ between groups. Some people use hints and indirect speech, while others speak straight to the point. Misunderstandings can happen if people don't understand each other's style. However, Malaysians often adapt to each other's style. In mixed ethnic teams, cliques adjust their tone and wording to match others' communication style. This helps teamwork and shows respect. Finally, non-verbal communication is very important. Eye contact, gestures, and personal space can mean different things in different cultures. For example, Malay and Chinese people often avoid long eye contact to show respect, while Indian Malaysians may use more direct eye contact. By understanding these differences, Malaysians can communicate more clearly and build trust. The next slide is the impact of communication on teamwork and leadership. Firstly, clear and transparent communication is very important. By sharing information clearly and on time shows professionalism. For example, the universities provide clear instructions and grading criteria, while companies like Petronas use structured memos. Clear communication reduces confusion, will helps people understand their roles and supports better teamwork. Secondly, ethical communication ensures honesty, fairness, and respect. An organization that communicates ethically builds trust and integrity. For instance, NGOs like Mercy, Malaysia make sure reports and statements are accurate and transparent. Ethical communication helps teams work together smoothly and allows leaders to make fair decisions. Thirdly, two-way communication allows employees to give feedback and share ideas. In particular, companies like ASEA encourage staff to provide suggestions through meetings and digital platforms. Hence, this will make employees feel valued, improves motivations, and helps leaders make better decisions by considering everyone's input. Finally, professional communication for leadership and coordination helps leaders manage teams effectively. In addition, in structured meetings, clear reporting lines and proper etiquette will reduce misunderstandings. Therefore, in Malaysian universities, department heads hold meetings with clear agendas, while companies like Maybank train managers in professional communication. This will ensure tasks are clear, teams work efficiently, and leaders can guide their teams successfully. First, mass media raise awareness and educate the public. TV, newspapers, and social media share facts and guidelines and preventive measures. For example, the Ministry of Health used these platforms to teach Malaysians about hygiene, social distancing, and vaccination. Therefore, this helps people understand the issue. But sometimes, messages were misunderstood, causing fear and anxiety. Secondly, mass media influence public opinion and behavior, as well as campaigns and ads, encourage people to get vaccinated. For instance, TV ads and social media will influence promote COVID-19 vaccination, increasing participation. However, overexposure or fear-based message could make some people skeptical or distrustful. Thirdly, mass media provide platforms for public discussion. Meanwhile, online news portals and social media allow Malaysians to share opinions and experience about COVID-19 measures. As a result, this will encourage civic engagement, but false information or rumors could spread quickly, affecting public opinion negatively. Finally, mass media frames issues and sets agendas, which topics to highlight and how to present them. The news outlets emphasize vaccination as a national responsibility and share positive recovery stories to build confidence. However, biased reporting or sensationalism could create panic or misinform people.